Hey, it's me again. Um, this is getting very interesting right now. So I already set up my WAP and everything. I don't know. I don't even know if you can hear me. You probably can. Okay. So I set up my WAP and everything, and like it's live now. I'm just trying to optimize the process of getting people in. What I did was I priced it at like $7 lifetime, so $7 once, and after $7 it's just gonna be totally free. I think that's a fair price for getting maybe like weekly calls with me, um, and like also other content as well. Because like it's not just like I'm gonna be making exclusive content for them. I'm gonna be solving them problems, and I think that's definitely like worth it. Like $7 is actually cheap, 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 cheap. So let's move on from that. There's gonna be a higher tier. That's gonna be like the real sort of the thing that I'm actually selling. Um, Gonna start that out at a few $100 per month, I'm thinking, or maybe something like yearly. I'm not entirely sure. I think before I sort of have like real validation, I can't really sell anything yearly, um, which is why I have to get back on the content pedal. I have to start making content again. Not just any content, but like content that actually solves problems. I'm gonna be making some really cool stuff. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna force people to actually join, um, by just making sure that the stuff I'm building is like that cool. I don't know how I'm gonna balance this with client work, but it should be fun. Recently got a message from the first client, so my first client that I ever got. Um, she's somehow back, like in reality. I don't know. Like it felt like she was in a different universe this whole month. But yeah, now she's back, and it seems like she wants to continue whatever we were working on. So it should be fun to see how that goes. Um, yeah. But beyond this, I also have like other people who like I'm talking to right now. I have a guy who wants me to build something on software. I'm gonna check on that very soon. I have another guy who wants me to build something on software again. I'm gonna check that out soon. It seems like software is like the real thing. So I have to develop like an MVP for one guy. I have to start developing maybe something on software for another guy, and then also do this client work thing for this client. It's a lot of work. Now I'm realizing it. It's actually a lot of work, but I'm very excited to get going. And yeah, right now I'm watching this guy start yapping and yapping and yapping. Most of what he's saying isn't necessarily the truth. It's just his perspective. But I love the techniques he's using because it's like, um, I think watching this type of content with my eye, which is like able to like analyze all of this stuff, is really like sort of eye opening. Um, just what you're capable of doing with language. And like this is so low, sort of like barrier. I don't know. It's like this type of presentation. It's so simple. You just start yapping with a sort of a slideshow behind you. I do that in my videos. Um, so like if this works for him, it's totally gonna work for me, and I'm sure it works for other people as well. Actually, other people don't even need a slideshow. They just put on a camera and just start yapping. These images are AI generated. Like this, it doesn't even take that much. Like, but yeah, the only reason he's getting sort of like the results that he's getting is because he has the reach that he has, and that's probably the one thing that I genuinely am like jealous of. But it took him years to develop this kind of reach, so I guess that's something I'll give him props for. That's something I have to also like work towards as well. I just have to work hard and like just make sure that I get this kind of reach. But I don't think it's going to be impossible because I've seen people grow their reach and be able to like sort of make real impact even without actually like having tons of followers. Um, it's the ability to have like a cracked monetization ratio that's like really impressive. Like especially for me, like I like what's his face? I like Nick Sarai like a lot. because right now, so he broke down like all the money he was making from like all his revenue channels, so his agencies and his communities, and he totaled it up to like 300K, and it makes like total sense. But when you think about like the following that he has, maybe it's about 200K online, which is kind of impressive. Like when you think about that kind of ratio. With Iman, I think his total following online is like 12 million, but per sort of per month is making like about 10 million. Last time I checked, it's probably higher. Like it's probably tens of millions. But yeah, that's also like really good monetization ratio, and that's exactly like what I want to do. Like what I want to have, like a really good monetization ratio where sort of the followers and subscribers I have, like they're here, but the amount of revenue I'm making from those followers is up here. Um, so right now, what he's alluding to is the tool that he's going to be talking about later on, which is probably like something like monetize or synthesize or the Ghostwriter OS that he was speaking about yesterday. It's kind of crazy that he made a content repurposing, content writing, content repurposing thing that already exists. Like this bunch of content repurposing tools. These images are AI generated. I mean, bro, the barrier for entry is so fucking low. I like honestly. This is both a good thing, but it also scares me. Like it's both good, but it's scary because it's like if it doesn't take that much to actually, you know, do sort of to deliver value like this, what's stopping other people from doing the exact same thing and getting the exact same results? Like I need to find a way to separate myself from the sheep, from the herd. Um, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, but at the same time, there is some aspect of like chasing or maybe like shaping destiny. It's because they go their own way. That's how they make money. Like it's because they're able to see a trend before there's like an actual trend. That's actually a really good analogy. The ironic thing is the fact that what he's like talking about here is the fact that he's not disinforming people or misinforming them. He's just like slightly tilting perspectives and making it seem like they need his products. Because like that's like he keeps talking about AI products because like that's what he's selling. Like he's really selling these very very hard. That's one thing I'm realizing like more and more often. Yeah. It's kind of funny because like the only reason he's referring to this is because there was someone who sort of replicated the ability of his software. What's it called? Synthesized AI. If they replicated it using like a very specific prompt, he got pressed. So he's like, hey, you can't really do this. Like he compared his software to a McLaren, and then he compared whatever else exists, like with ChatGPT, to just like a bike or something. So he was like, "Oh, you know some tool like would you use a chainsaw to shave your beard?" Like You use the perfect tool for the perfect result. That's what he's talking about. I feel like this is just a ton of objection handling. Just getting rid of any objections that people sort of might have about buying his products, and then he's gonna offer a discount at the end because he already like kind of dangled it. Like I'm already seeing it, bro. This is so cool. I love watching this. This is so cool to me. Yeah, it's something Alex Hormozy also spoke about. It was the ability to have the most talented people. Like the best companies have the most talented people working for them, or like you can tell that a business is going to be big based on the number of talented people that are working on it. Pew, pew. I mean, the story doesn't go like that, but yeah, yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Knowledge, opportunities, and people. AI generated. The bear is so low. AI generated. I think that seems to be like 6 fingers. Oh, it might be 4 fingers if I'm not mistaken. That's so funny. He's not. He's just doing a ton of objection handling to get people to not use ChatGPT. So what he's saying is basically access to people, meaning the community of people who have bought his products. Access to tools, meaning the tools that he's selling. Access to knowledge, meaning the knowledge base of the products that he has. That's fucking crazy, bro. Red pill, blue pill. He's so good. Yeah, I might have to leave soon. Yeah, he's not wrong. Time is way more valuable than money. That's why it's not useful to exchange time for money. Yeah, yeah. Here goes the pitch. I'm gonna spare you this pitch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.